250, and this is the recommended play for AI suggestion with that buy-in. There's 240 in 5 and 10 in singles. So let's see how we go here. 250 right here in the back. Again, this is AI suggestion, so this is what they're saying is the best way to play a bankroll like this, okay? Here's the dice. Just banker money there, puck is off. Got a $10 pass line. And get dice out here. Here we go. I'm going to use the 6556 dice set. Dice out. Got a 628. 628 right there. And they suggest to do 20 odds. Okay. Do a $10 come bet. 6, 5, 5, 6. Got a 4, 2, 6. 4, 2, 6. They suggest also a $20 on the odds. Okay. Now they do have an optional, a second come bet, but in this case we're going to wait till we hit at least one number first, and then we'll probably amp up a second come bet. Okay. So right now we're looking for 6 or 8. Kind of 538. 538 is the point. Okay. So pays us 10 there. And this pays us, 20 pays 24. 20, we'll give them 1 for 5. Okay, go back. Looking for a point. We'll tell them we can leave the odds on. So you have an option to turn the odds off or the odds on. In this case, we will do odds on since it's a 6. Got a 415. 415 is a new point. Same thing, 20 and 20 odds behind. And then we're gonna do another comeback, okay? Since we can just hit that first point, so we'll do another comeback. That's what I suggest do it. If you hit a point, then you can basically do a second comeback. Got a 6, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10. That goes to 10. Same thing, 20 odds. So now you have 5, 6, or 10. That's what we're looking for. Okay? 5, 6, or 10. Got a 5, 3, 8. 5, 3, 8. Let's go. 6, 5. 5, 6. Looking for 5, 6, or 10. You got a 6, 1, 7 outs. So that all comes down. We use all that. Puck is now off. Lose. 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 Okay, so there's $10 pass line. Looking for a point. 6, 5, 5, 6. We got a 5, 2, 7. Front line winner. So we get $10 back there. Hear that? 6, 5, 5, 6. Go to 6, 2, 8. Point is 8. Oh, that was a 2. That was, so we're gonna go 20 odds, $10 comeback. Point is 8. There you go. 6, 5, 5, 6. Hard 6. Hard 6. Same thing with 20 odds. And since we lost that last hand, we're gonna do just one combat only. Looking for a 6 or 8. The 2 supposedly easiest numbers besides the bad one that should come out. So here we go. Looking for a 6 or 8. You got a 6, 4, 10. Big man. 5, 6, 6, 5. Got a 6, 3, 9. Nina. Doesn't hurt us. 5, 6. 6, 3, 9 again. Back to back Venus. There we go. You got a 4, 5, 9. It's 3 9s in a row. Whoa. We're on the 9. On the pace game, we do have a killer right now. You're killing it. Let's go again. Got a hard 6. That's a good one. That's a good one. Hard 6 is a good one. It's going to pay us $10 there. And that's going to pay us 24. We'll give him $1 for 25. There we go. That comes down. Do another comeback. There you go. Looking for that 8. 6 to 8. Nice. That's the point. 6 to 8. So this pays us 10 and 24. Gives them $1 for 25. Okay, 20 there. Pucks off. This goes there. And I'll leave my odds working. Okay, here we go. Looking for a point or an 8. Hard 4. Hard 4. Point is now 4. And then it's going to go odds. 20 behind there. Alright. Let's try to hit one more before you do 2 or 2 combats, because we lost 2 last time, so let's try to get one back here. Got a 1, 3, 4. Very nice. Not bad. Buckshot. That's going to pay us. This is 4 and 10 pay out very nicely. They pay out 2, 1. So there you go. So it's not going to point it's hitting this 4 and 10. Okay. Put this all off. Looking for a point. 6, 5. 5, 6. Got a 5, 3, 8. Perfect. That is perfect. So now the point is 8. Okay, we're gonna win there. That's gonna pay us 10, and then on the odds gonna pay us 24. We get $1.25. And that comes down. 10 combat, 20 odds. All right. That's a new point. Here we go. Of course, this is the very ideal situation to hitting this often. It's very good. So we got 2, 5, 7 frontline winner. Well, actually, no, that's right. That's a loser. But because we have a 10 on the combat, that's a winner for the combat. So although we lose this, we get a little consolation prize there. Pays for our next pass line bet. There you go. Goes off. Looking for a point. There we go. This strategy is actually pretty simple, so this is something you can use if you don't have a big bankroll and you want to stay in the game a long time. This is the best way to do it. Got 5-1-6. 5-1-6, a new point. There you go. 20 odds. There you go. And you got it. $10 combat. Okay. 5-6. 6-5. Got a hard 6, not a buckshot. Hard 6, buckshot. So you're gonna get paid here first. You're gonna go 10 here, and then 25 here for 1. 25, and then 1. Collect. This goes to 6. 20 odds. Working, of course, because we want to keep working on that. So looking for a point. 5-6. 6-5. Got a hard 8. 4x4. There you go. 4. Okay. So now the point is 8. 20 odds. Let's do a second combat. Hopefully you like it this time and cash out on that. Here we go. We go for 6 and 8. Got 5. 4-1-5. And that's going to go to the 5. We'll do 20 odds again. Okay. Go. Now we're going for 5, 6, or 8. Got the options here. 5, 6, or 8. There we go. And we have 5, 2, 7 outs. Well, have the options, but do capitalize. Let's go one more shooter. I think you got the idea of how to play this strategy on a $250 bankroll. So one more shooter. Let's see where we're at. Looking for a point. 6-5. 5-6. Looking for a point. You got a 6-1-7 from that winner. Let's give you $10 back there. There, okay. Let's go 6-5, 5-6. Got a 6-2-8. 6-2-8. 8. 20 odds. $10 combat. 6-5, 5-6. We got a 5-1-6. 5-1-6. We're going 20 odds. Okay. I'm looking for 6 or 8. That's what we're looking for now. 6 or 8. Got a 4, 3, 1, 4. 6, 5, 6. Got a 1, 2, 3, AC doozy. Ready for the bonus. 5, 6, 6, 5. Got a 6, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10. 6, 5, 5, 6. Got a 6, 5, yo. 6, 5, yo, great for the bonus. 5, 6, 6, 5. Got a 3, 6, 9, Nina. 6, 5, 5, 6. Got a 6, 3, 9, Nina again, back to back. Back to back Ninas. 5, 6, 6, 5. Got a 5, 1, 6. That's a good one. That's a good one. 5, 1, 6 is a good one. Finally, okay. You pay 10. You get paid 24. We do 25 for 1. 25 for 1. Go down. $10 on the pass line. Here we go. Looking for the 8. Looking for the 8. Got 3, 2, 5. 120 odds. 5. 3, 2. Go for 5 or 8. Looking for a 5 or 8. Here we go. Got a hard 10. 5, 6. Got a 2, 3, 5. That's a good one. Really good one there. 2, 3, 5. So that's going to pay us 10 and 30 for the odds. Okay, the dot comes down. $10 on the comeback. Okay, steal for 8. 8 would be nice. Here we go. And that's a 6, 1, 7 ounce. Okay. A little consolation prize. We're going to come back, so lose this, gain that. That goes here. Let's get a count, see where we're at. I think you got the idea of what AI is trying to establish here with the low bankroll. Our initial buy right there, almost initial buy. That's initial buy right there. That's 250 there. Okay. So that's 75. So we're plus 94 after all that. Check, that's a good day for playing. You're in the positive, you had some fun, you didn't risk a whole lot, and you're up. You can keep going if you want to. But this mainly should give you an idea on how to play AI's suggested betting strategy with a $250 bankroll. Of course, you need a $10 table to do that. Usually you can find that in most cases. Unless they're holidays, then that might not be the case, but otherwise you won't be able to find a $10 table. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, please subscribe and like the video. And God bless all y'all. Take care and have a great weekend.